Hey folks, Happy here, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for watching. In this episode I gonna check the new car. I'm gonna take a look what maintenance needs to be have done, because the dealership sold the car without any known service history, so I don't want to get any problem in the upcoming future. So I'm gonna check a few things. Let's start with that. The car has air conditioning system, so the first thing what we're going to check is the interior filter. It's down here. This is already looking bad. Not even touched the filter yet, so I think this will also need to be changed. I cannot even pull it out. This is the bottom of the filter. This one definitely need a clean up and a good check. So as I mentioned already, the car has a check engine light on, and I have this OBD reader, and I couldn't connect when we had the test drive. And then I got home, I did try to connect, still no luck. And then I did read after it, and they said, yeah, these cheap things can be damaged after for one use or just by time. So I decided I get a new one. Connect, still no any communication with the car. And then I did look up, the fuse was missing for the USB reader connection, so something definitely happened. So now I did put in, as you see, it's got a light on because of the fuse, and now it has been connected with the car. So just about the fuse, I spent some money to buy a second USB reader. Well, yeah, these things can be just because someone is lazy to replace a fuse. So let's try to find out what's going on with the car. So maybe that's why has been the fuse removed. We got some things here. As you can see, the P171, it's repeating a few times. It sees the system too lean. That means not enough fuel goes to the engine, so the mixture is not well. So I have to check what is it, but it could be some kind of sensor probably. And yeah, I'm gonna check it later. But now I'm gonna erase it. At least, yeah. Now read again. So now it's clear. Yeah, I had that fear because the car is hesitating when I want to accelerate or just put in a drive mode, and then it's really slow. But let's see what is gonna come up. Yeah, now the check engine light is gone, as you can see. But luckily these are not major issues. This is one, it is a suspension selector. That could be because of the broken wheel bearing, I guess. And another one is gear shifter. But yeah, these things we're gonna dig in later. But at this moment things are running good. So maybe it's also just some kind of connection in the front, what we're gonna check later on, or maybe some kind of sensor is damaged and that causes the check engine light. So the coolant is nice and fresh, as you can see. It's still pinkish, so that means it's really new. That's good news. So this is the reservoir of the brake fluid. Well, it's maybe not visible on the phone. The fluid itself seems to be quite clean. You see on the side, probably the tank itself wasn't clean before, so it's still good to go. This is the power steering reservoir. It's also doesn't look that bad. It's maybe still can run till the next oil change. Yes. As you can see, here is some dirt around oil cap and at the back side as well. Well, yeah, the car is like 22 years old already, so probably there is the the valve cover gasket is gone. As you see, this is quite dirty, so it's gonna need some clean. And even I have to check the valve clearances. I'm gonna take off the plastic cover and then clean a little bit around. get a new gasket, and then later gonna see what's going on. This is the poly bell. As you can see, it has some cracks. This one definitely needs to go. And if you see on the top surface, it seems like it's worn down on the side. So this one also needs to be replaced. And then I'm gonna replace the tensioner as well, because it doesn't seem too good. As you see, it seems to be old. So yeah, these are getting on the list. As you can see, the motor oil is nice and clean, so that's a good thing. So hopefully it has been replaced quite recently. As you could see, the other fluids are also in a good condition. So yeah, it's gonna run for a while yet. This is the automatic transmission dipstick. The oil also seems to be clean and enough, which is a really good news. So that means I can save some money at the maintenance, so I don't have to swap the fluids. That's a good thing. Now I'm checking out the rear end, and as you can see, the complete middle section is moving together with the wheel and the brake, so that means it's a wheel bearing. So as been suspected, it's moving a lot, so this has to be replaced. But the good thing is, as you can see, it has only 4 bolts, so I just ordered a new one. Loose these up, take it off, and you can put in the new one. But I have to keep attention what kind of I'm going to order, because the bike is with ABS and there is an ABS sensor. So in the back side there is actually, it's kind of like a sprocket on the motorbikes, which has teeth on it and spinning around, and that gives the sign to the ABS unit. The wheel is in the rotation or it's stopped, so that's going to adjust the power on the brake pressure. But yeah, as you can see, the car is quite dirty, so I'm gonna take a look at another side of the wheel bearing as well. And now I have been checked everything. I'm going to place the order to order the parts. The brakes are looking good front and back, so there's no brake jobs needed. I'm just going to check these things, and then actually the car is good to go, and we'll get all the parts what needs. I did start to check the other side, but as you can see, there's no any movement at the wheel. So this side the bearing is good, which is good news. I have to order only one. But yeah, the car is quite dirty, so she's going to get a really decent wash. Yeah, she needs it. So that's it. I was thinking why probably the lean mixture could be caused because of the exhaust leak, because if it's leaking on the wrong spot, it could cause a misreading for the O2 sensor, and that can cause a lean mixture as well. And the other to the suspension, because the car is with the ABS system, it could be get a misreading because of the defect bearing, which cause vibration with the braking system. That could cause that too. But now I'm going to order some service parts, as you can see. So you're going to get a new spark plug, new bearing at another side, new belts with tensioner, new spark plugs, and a valve cover gaskets, because I'm going to adjust the valve clearances. So yeah, that's it for this episode, guys. Thank you for watching. If you liked it, see you in the next one. Bye bye.